Once again, is Mshamba Marekani. Welcome to All Topics Considered podcast.
America is becoming more brown. White nationalists want America to be white again, but this will never happen. America is on its way to becoming predominantly non-white. Non-white people were a majority of people under age 16 in 2019. This means that a majority of people under age 16 in America are non-white. That means white people under the age of 16 are now a minority in America. This is an expected demographic shift that will grow over the coming decades. The USA population is browning. It is going to be a diversified century for America, and it's beginning with the youngest generation. The number of non-Hispanic whites has gotten smaller in the past decades as deaths surpassed births in this aging demographic. Since 2010, the number of white people had dropped by more than 16,000, but the decline has been escalating in the past 3 years, with the number of whites dropping by more than 500,000 people from 2016 to 2019. White people are going to be a minority in America in 25 years. A natural decrease in the number of deaths exceeding the number of kids being born, plus a slowdown in immigration to America, has contributed to the drop since 2010 for the white people. The other factor is white fertility has gone down. The black population in America has grown by almost 12% over the decade. The white population is shrinking. Estimates are showing that nearly 4 out of 10 Americans identify with a race or ethnic group other than white. The 2010 to 2020 decade was the first time in American history in which the white population declined in numbers. So over the first 9 years, racial and ethnic minorities have accounted for all America's population growth and are responsible for the population gains in many states, metropolitan areas, and counties that would have otherwise registered losses due to declines in their white populations. The declining white population share is pervasive across America. Since 2010, the white population share has declined in all 50 states and in 358 of the nation's 364 metropolitan areas and 3,000 of its 3,141 counties. Moreover, as of 2019, 27 of the 100 largest metropolitan areas have minority white populations, including the major metropolis of New York, LA, Washington, DC, and Miami, as well as Dallas, Atlanta, and Orlando. More noteworthy is the increased diversity in the younger portion of the population. In 2019, for the first time, more than half of the nation's population under age 16 identified as other than white. From the 2010 to 2020 decade, this would be the first decade since the first census was taken in 1790, when the white population did not grow. So the white demographic decline is largely attributable to its older age structure when compared to other race and ethnic groups. So there is more white people dying than white people are being born. U.S. white majority will soon disappear forever. The white shares of the U.S. population has been dropping from a little under 90% in 1950 to 60% in 2018. It is going to drop to more than or below 50% in the next 25 years.